Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Taz from Take It Outside. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much for your continued support. And if you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button down below. Today's video, we got a little bit of an install. As I've said before, I've got plenty in store for you guys and plenty of upgrades for myself. In today's video, we've got the Thrashin Supply Adjustable Brake Arm, the short version, along with an ITD brake pad. Let's get into the video. Alright, y'all, so we are outside. Got ourselves a dead blow hammer, high temp, high pressure grease, blue Loctite. We've got a 1/8 ball head Allen, a 5/64, a pick, 3/8 extension, 5/16 deep socket. We've got a 5/16 Allen. We've got a 3/16 Allen. I've got the flex head 3/8 drive ratchet, standard needle nose pliers, and then angled extended reach needle nose pliers, and then you can't forget your magnetic tray and her parts. So basically what we've got to do is we've got to take off our floorboard, remove our brake arm. There's a nut right there. Then there is a pin and a cotter pin with a washer back here, obviously various washers in here. Take this off, and then we are going to adjust our adjustable brake arm to the length that we want it. I think I'm going to go like the second setting, which is like the middle. Setting 1 is like standard brake height, setting 2 is in the middle, and then setting 3 is your lowest setting. Once we get that on, we'll put on our bracket to accept the ITD brake pad. And then I've also got an engine cover I'm going to slap on there too, or a timing cover I should say. But enough gabbing, we're going to get into the install. So first things first is getting this floorboard off. If you haven't seen my video already, these are ITD floorboards, 100% USA made and sourced out of Ohio, brand new company. They just dropped their Genesis line today, March 1st. I love these things. Super comfortable, 100% USA made and sourced. Made by riders for riders. Oh, there goes that nut, but these things are sick. Got that slant right here for whenever you're hitting them twisties, you're not scraping. And unlike the Thrashin, they're a full board. Thrashin has that cutoff right here, so your heel's hanging off. Wasn't really a big fan of that. These guys are great. All right, next, so these are floorboard brackets. This is your brake arm. We've got this bolt right here. It is a 5/16. Go ahead and take that off. Once you get that off, there is a washer right here. If you don't have nails, you may want to get like a little pick tool, pull it off, or get it unseated rather. There is a rubber washer, or gasket I should say, that is right behind here. Okay, so don't forget that piece. So this is the tricky part. See if I can point this out. But right here is the cotter pin with the pin right here, right there, where the tip of that is. So this is the little tricky part. You got to get that cotter pin off. There's a washer right behind that, and then you gotta slide that pin out. So going to be a little tricky. All right, so once you get your cotter pin out, the actual pin itself and the washer, you can go ahead and slide this out. You may meet a little bit of resistance like I am. So what I'm going to do is this front bracket. I'm going to go ahead, loosen up just a tad so I can slide this forward and take off the actual brake arm. So you are going to be reusing these washers in here, and for that I'm going to be taking this 5/8 deep socket and that hammer, and I'm going to be popping those out. Once you get that brake arm off, there is an O-ring, a rubber washer, whatever you want to call it. It's up against here. Don't forget this as well. So like I said, we're going to be reusing these washers. There's 2 of them. You can kind of see right there. 5/8 dead blow hammer. And there's the other one. Easy peasy. Alright, so here we've got our shorty adjustable brake arm. I believe they said this is 2 inches shorter than stock. There you go. Kind of a comparison there. And your adjustments are these little notches right here. I'm not sure how well that shows up, but that's 3, 2, and 1 right there. Kind of the fit and finish on this is a little janky. There's a little chip right there, and I don't know what this is right here. But this is what's going to adjust your lever up and down. And then there's micro adjustments on this front right here to get it really dialed in where you want. So we're going to go ahead, take this off. If these aren't finger loose, you can use a 3/16. Take these off, throw on your Loctite, and then adjust these where you want them. Okay, so that little stuff, it looks like it's just some anti-seize. Just put a little bit too much on there. No big deal. So we're also going to take this front off again, 3/16. And just for reference, this is the front bolt, this is the back bolt, so your long ones go in the front. From there, we're going to go ahead and put in our bushings. That's where the grease comes in. So just take you a little bit of grease. Don't have to be a whole lot. I'm just going to coat the inside of this. Also, just going to put a little bit on the front or on the outside of these to help. And we're just going to place these and here. Be careful with these. There you go. Cool. Once you got these in, you're gonna go ahead and make your adjustment. All right, to make this adjustment, this may be a little bit hard to see, but there is a tiny notch right here, and that is what you line up these notches with right here. So I'm gonna line up that outside notch with that notch, that second notch right there, and make sure that you've got this coming out like that. And then we're gonna screw these in, but first make sure you Loctite these. All right, so don't forget your O-ring. I guess you really didn't even have to take that off. You just left it. Put that on there. And then we're going to take this. I also tighten these down using a socket. But I'm going to put this on here. It's hard to see, but right here, this little pin, or not pin, but I don't know, like arm. That's what goes in between that right there. From there, that's where you put this through. So you're going to put this through right up here, washer, and then this cotter pin back through the top. Washer on the back. I hate it. All right, little pro trick. Flatten out your cotter pin and have your hole sticking straight up so you can just drop it down. All right. That was probably the smoothest anything has gone today. Boom. Okay. All right, so again, make sure your hole's sticking up, and then try to crimp that cotter pin as close to close as possible. Slide it on down, flip it upside down, take your needle nose, and don't forget to spread them so it doesn't fall out. All right, now washer or O-ring, whatever you want to call it. A little bit of blue Loctite. Then your nut. All right, so once you got that tightened down, I could not find a torque value on this, so I just kind of put some blue Loctite on there and tightened it down until it was, you know, dad tight, if you will. So along with the back having the 3 settings of adjustability, this also has adjustability in the front here so that you can rotate this up and down. And the way that I'm going to find where I want to put this is I'm going to put my floorboard back on. I'm going to slide this behind. I'm going to place this kind of where I want it. I'm thinking about right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of these bolts here. About where I want it right there, I think. Make sure that's good to go. Now, all I have to do is tighten up this front bolt from where I loosened it up earlier. All right, now, so to keep, if you don't want to go with the P54 and you want to keep a pad like I do, specifically because I want it to match this, you have to buy this additional bracket from Thrashin. So a little bit of blue Loctite. So this right here is the ITD brake pad. Much better packaging from when we first saw them. Get you a little sticker. And then the color match bronze. That'll fit onto that bracket. It provides you with a bolt and a washer. Alright, so here's your pad. Fits right on there. Bolt, washer, a little blue Loctite. Alright, so the hole in the back on this Thrashin bracket will not let you put a washer on. So we'll see if it'll let me throw this bolt on there. This is going to be 3/16. All right, and that is the final install. We got the shorty brake arm on setting 2. We've got the ITD brake pad. Everything works. Now we're just going to throw on this new timing cover. So this OEM Harley one is a T20. So Thrashin does provide new hardware. I'm going to see if I can recycle the OEM. Boom, easy peasy. That's how you swap out a timing cover.
Coming closer, know that I'm a mess. Tangled up in wires, I can't catch my breath. I run. Falling deeper, I cannot confess. Drowning in the chaos, I can't catch my breath. I run.
Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Taz from the future. I ran out of space while recording this video and didn't realize it at the time, so I was not able to record an outro. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. I appreciate you sticking around. Thank you so much. Don't forget about my giveaway for 300 subscribers with the Icon 52-piece toolset, along with the discount code TAZ10 to receive 10% off of anything ITD Custom Designs have, and they also have 20% off right now for the St. Patty's Day sale. So go ahead and check them out. There will be a link down below. Appreciate you sticking around, watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one.